Hey everyone. So this is the volume and surface area unit student workspace. You're going to see that there's four modules listed on the side. To start, students only have access to the first module, which is all in red. So it should look something like this. They won't actually have access to the other ones until they accomplish the first module. And then once that happens, then I will open up the next module and they'll see the things in yellow and so on. And then we'll move on to green and blue. Each module is sort of covering a slightly different topic. So the first one is prisms and non-prisms. It's just sort of like a geometry overview. And so, although there looks to be a lot of resources here, a few of them are just sort of extra supports and reinforcements for students who might need that clarification at home. And there are sort of required ones that I'm signaling with this little flag in the corner. So just an overview. Up at the top is a little area review sheet that you're welcome to print out if you have a printer available. It's just the formulas basically of the shapes that we had been discussing before the break, so you can have those available. Calculators available whenever throughout the unit as well. So if you wanted to use that, that's great. So when you first open it up, you're going to see that it's divided into four different columns. The first column here is lessons. So it might be either a video lesson, some sort of video on YouTube or something that I'm suggesting you could watch to sort of clarify and reinforce things. There's also a math-based lesson you could go to. So if you click on this, it actually brings you to the online math-based textbook that you can work through. And these online textbooks, they have lessons and they also have follow-up questions as well that you can work through. So for example, this one here, it goes through a 2D shapes, which is sort of a review of what we did before. And then it works into three-dimensional shapes and prisms down here. Now you can actually skip right down to prisms if you want, and because this is what our unit's focused on. Read over some of the content on prisms and cones and other types of three-dimensional shapes. And then there are actual questions to follow up that you could try to check your learning. So that's how the math-based textbook works if you've never used it before. And then I also have some practice quizzes that you could try out, some games you could try out. But what's really required are the things in the final two columns. So anything with this little flag in the bottom corner, this little tag, see this one doesn't have it, so it's not required. Students don't have to do these. These are extra things. But these ones are the things that I would like you to do. So in the final column, you're going to see worksheets and answer keys. So the worksheets, all of them are the ones that I handed out on the final day before our students went to March break in the package. So students should have already received copies of those. There were a few students who weren't there on the Friday, and so they wouldn't have received that package unless they picked them up at the office, in which case they'd need to print them if they could. So you can get a copy of it by clicking here. And so this would bring it up, and then the worksheet will just come up in front of you. And if you don't have a printer at home, you could always just write down your answers on just a lined piece of paper and have the questions in front of you. And then what I'd like you to do afterwards is to actually check your answers. So after you complete this worksheet, you can watch this answer key video. And this answer key video is basically a video of me going through all of the questions on the worksheet, and I provide some other details and stuff that maybe you didn't hear earlier. So it would be a good idea to maybe watch that as well. And then down in the middle column, it's evidence of learning. So this one here, you'll see there's a math space activity that's assigned. This is an online task that it should bring you right to the task right away. If it doesn't bring you to the task, then just log into your math space and find the one that's called prisms and pyramids and complete that one, because that's really what I want you to do. And then finally, there's something that's called module complete. And when you click on that, it's basically just a checklist. So it'll come up with a checklist of things that you need to complete. So for example, I've successfully scored a 75% or better on the math space task. That is this thing here. So the math space task right here. And completed the worksheet and checked my answers. So you've completed this worksheet and you've watched the answer key video. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff here, but really I just want you to complete a worksheet, watch a video, and then do this math-based task just to let me know that you understand what's going on. And then when you're all done, you're going to submit this document here. I'm going to be checking every evening to see which students have submitted the module complete. And once you've submitted it, I'm just going to go check your math space score. make sure that it's over 75%, and then I will open up the next module for you. So the next time you log on, you'll see the yellow section open, and you can work through that. And same sort of thing, the first two columns here are extra stuff, so videos, a math-based lesson from the math-based textbook. There's online games that you can try, a practice quiz, so lots of different things that you can try. And then the two columns to the right with the little flags in the corner are the required material. So these are some of the worksheets that I handed out and so on. On this one, there's one extra little different thing here that's called an assessment test. As part of the package, there was something I sent out called a volume check-in. And the volume check-in is something I would like you to complete just in pencil and paper. So you already have the copy. For students who were not there on the last day and didn't get a copy, there is this URL. I know it's pretty long, but hopefully you can cut and paste it into your web browser, and then you can print off a copy at home. And then what I'd like you to do is once you finish that is to take a picture of it with your device, if you have one, and just submit your picture of your check-in, and I will mark those from here and provide feedback to you. Okay, so same sort of thing. Once you finish that, you can go to the I finished module 2. There's a larger checklist for this one because it's a bigger topic. And once you finish all of these things here, then I will move you on to the next module and so on. Just in terms of timelines, it should take you about 2 days to get through the red section, maybe 3 days to get through the yellow. So that'll be the first week. And then the next week, about 2 days for the green and about 3 days for the blue. So just sort of gauge your time wisely as you work through, and I'll be checking in with you periodically throughout. If anyone has any questions about this, if you want to touch base with me about something, either via email or we can hook up for a video chat at some point, then please just email me and we will definitely touch base and make sure that we can continue as much learning as possible since we don't really know when things are going to be ending. So I want to make sure that you have the background when you move to grade 8 next year. Okay, thanks a lot.